Hello. Wait, what? Wait, where did everything go? I'm blind. What? Where's anything? Hello? Wait, I'm confused. Am I? Oh, there I am. It wasn't showing up. I just saw a black screen. I'm like, am I recording? Am I alive? Except oh, that's why. Why is the audio so low? Um um hang on. Hang on. There. Wait. No. Nope, that's wrong. Hmm. Nope. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Nope. 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 Wait. Nope. Yes. Boop. Bop. Bop. Nope. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm not gonna give up until my mouth opens up. Why is it not? What? There. No. Bap. Bap. Nope. Why? Why is it so low? Um, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Nope. Why is it so low? Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, that's still really low. Hang on. I don't know why I'm so quiet. Help. 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 I need an adult. I don't know what to do. Why is this sound bad? Help. That doesn't help. You should. No. Hello. No. Guys. Okay. Does that help? No. No. Why is it so weak? Yeah. I don't know. I wish I knew. I don't know. It's a mystery for me. Hmm. Well, I can at least put this on so there's something to listen to. Wasn't planning on talking too much, but it would be nice to be able to hear me when I do. Ugh. Why is it so quiet? Oh no, I don't understand. Maybe. Oh wait. There we go. Whoa! Sorry. There we go. Okay, now I'm good. I don't know what that was about, honestly, and I hope my audio is good in my. I think it was good during my meeting earlier this week because they didn't seem to complain. Probably should have done that. I just. Sorry. Finishing up my dinner and I just like took a bite out of it. I'm like, probably shouldn't eat while I'm streaming. That's gonna be kind of meh. Not fun for you guys. So, some caffeine to start off, and then we'll get to work. So, yeah, like I said in my description, I want to get to work on making a ref sheet for my character. Yeah, there. So, this is I'm working on a turnaround of sorts, not like a actual turnaround, more like a hold on. There we go. Okay. He was like right in my ears. Okay. Hello, thanks for dropping by. It's been a good, well, it's been a rough week weather-wise, but okay week otherwise. Well, my shoes broke today. One of them did, it just ripped, the sole ripped off. So I was just like walking like I had a flip-flop on for part of the day until a nice person found some tape for me to at least hold together until I got home. So, but then I remembered I have another pair of shoes, so I'm good. Thank goodness. Well, thank my dad. He gave them to me. Yeah, it was just so awkward. Like, we just had this like big customer for for my job, like walking around. Thank goodness they held together at least for that, because that would have been embarrassing. They're like, "Hey, can you explain this to me?" And I'm like, "Hang on, my shoes are falling apart." But I assure you, I'm the expert at this. The guy with a flip-flop shoe. Trust me. Sure. You see so. So I'm thinking of possibly adding in some new effects too, like I'm playing what just happened? What did I just do? Did I do something? No. Sorry. It seemed like I thought I backed up the soundtrack somehow, but I don't think I did. It kind of like it felt like it did a skip a little bit there. But that's just my imagination, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. Hold on. I'm gonna do. Oh, that's cool. Neat. Wait. Yeah? I'm interested. Oh, okay, I see. That's cool. Sorry, a friend of mine's doing, or not friend, someone I follow is doing something, studio thing. That sounds kind of cool. Anyway, this is my character. Was once just a artist walking around in a strange. Hey, am I? Oh, sorry. One sec. Okay, there we go. artist in walking around in a forest, and then he got spirited away to the realm of fairies or whatever, or the other folk, or the good neighbors, or whatever you want to call them, and was cursed by a unseelie beast, some kind of fairy that was like just unidentified. He doesn't have no idea what it was, but it took his name, and he's trapped there now, and he's got to find his way out. So I thought I would do a fun like character sheet for him to show where I kind of like show his character and like do like a mini bio, and yeah, thought it'd be kind of fun. Sorry, I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. I'll be right back. I just gotta. I guess this isn't really what this is for, though. I won't do this. Never mind. Never mind. Let's get back to work. I was going to put up that I was trying to put up a link to my... Hello! Thanks for dropping by. One sec. I got to make my window bigger so I can read. There we go. Hello! Yeah, I'm working on a Vtuber, my turnaround today, so yeah. Let's clean them up. Oops. I want to put this here. Whoops. Why did I don't... Oh, I know why that happened. I hope you're having a good day. I hope the weather's nicer where you are, because it's very snowy here. And very cold. Like, we have... I didn't see the weather today. I think it was a couple... Like, at least, like, a few feet of snow. And it was not fun to wake up to. But, you know, at least the roads were not too bad, so that was nice. I mean, they were worse than yesterday, but at least they weren't like... They could have been worse, so... Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm glad to hear yours is better. Why is it doing that? Sorry, one second. I don't know why the audio's... Okay, never mind. I don't know why it's... Huh, that was strange. Every time I hit the undo button, the music button... Yeah, it's why is it doing that? That is really weird. Aw, thank you. Aw, that's very kind. Thank you. Okay. I get to have another fun art challenge today because apparently the music is somehow attached to my Cintiq, so I can't hit undo. Because if I hit undo, the music goes backwards. So... We're gonna have a lot of erasing in this episode. Yay! Get to see me lose my mind. No, it's okay. I don't mind. It's just kind of funny. I don't know what maybe I must have set something up wrong, because for some reason it's being very like reactive to me doing things. But whatever. As long as I can draw, I don't care. Still fun. Oh no, that's wrong. Yeah, this guy's just trying to figure out how to draw this guy's horns from the side view, because I always draw them like straight on. So like, yeah, it's more like that, I think. He's got like these antlers that are like kind of like there's a beast called a leshen, which is a forest spirit, and it basically guards the it's like a malevolent spirit of that is like territorial and keeps humans out of the woods, like a unseelie kind of like fey spirit kind of thing. They show up in if you've ever seen the show Witcher, one of the Witchers turns into one in one episode. It's not a huge spoiler, it just happened one episode, but this is eye is off. This is the problem drawing it this way. I can always, you know what, I don't need to worry. I'll just draw it this way, and then I can always draw another one where it's more like him looking over his shoulder like this. Because he has, yeah, because the story of my guy is that, yeah, but this guy, yeah, he's was a traveling artist. He was like, just someone who was exploring the woods and had brought a sketchbook, and he just wanted to draw nature. Like, he loves drawing animals, he loved drawing plant life, and then he accidentally fell into they're called fairy rings, and this unseelie spirit, like a beast that he couldn't even tell what it was. It took his name, and now he's trapped in the fairy realm until he can get his name back or defeat the creature. He's not sure if that would matter if he doesn't have his name, but yeah, that's my VTuber's lore. Where he's just like exploring, he's trying to learn about all these different other spirits and fairy folk, because some of them he finds others that want to help him if he can help them, kind of, because like they've all dealt with this spirit that he dealt with, and they figure maybe he can lend a hand. And as he spends more time there, he starts to change more and more into one of them. Like, he's got like, he takes on attributes of like, he starts looking more like he has like a dragon limb that he grows, and he's got these horns that are kind of dragon-like, but kind of also, like I was saying, like kind of like a oh no, I just did it. No, I didn't do anything that time. Sorry. they're kind of he's got these horns that are like made out of like almost like a briar. Oops. Yeah, like a briar patch, kind of like they have like thorns on them, kind of like that. And he yeah, he's just I thought he would be kind of a fun explanation for my channel, because like, or a good VTuber for my channel, because like a lot of the things I love to draw are fantasy and folklore. So I thought making a VTuber based whose like origins are based around that would make sense. And then I found out that I also love drawing dinosaurs, so I gave him a little dinosaur sidekick. Because apparently I fell in love with dinosaurs again when I was last year when there was the Dino-vember. I had so much fun drawing dinosaurs and learning about them again. Like there's just so much that we've learned over the last even few years about them that's so exciting. So yeah, this is kind of more what he looks like. That's why this is a bad angle here. I might actually even just like change the head completely here because it's too much of a... I might actually make it more like a side. Oh, there it goes again. Sorry. Yeah, I love anything fantasy based, and like I do, and animation. I love that too. Like I will talk about anime from time to time because there's several shows I like. But yeah, and if you have any, feel free to bring them up because I always love finding new ones. So if you have anything that you're watching or you like animated that you want to share, excuse me, I'm all ears. Like I love to hear about other like what other people are watching. Yeah. Let's get that fixed. Yeah. Yeah, I started watching this anime called Sentenced to be a Hero, and the animation's really good. The first episode is really long. It's a hour-long first episode. So that's a lot to absorb. But I'd say it's still worth it. It's just I just haven't finished it because it's hard to find an hour of free time. Especially because I'm trying to rig my first live 2D model. And between trying to teach myself how to do that and everything else, it's been just like no time. But it's still really good from what I've seen so far. The animation's gorgeous. And I'm waiting for Freerin to the dub episodes to come out. Because I really like Freeren's voice actor in English, but I might give it a shot anyway because I hear people keep raving about it, so I might try it with subtitles. Oh, thank you, Kai Smith. Yeah, I love drawing. Like I grew up with some people in my family that were, and I just really have always enjoyed it. And like I used to like do more I used to think I was more into comic art, and then but nowadays I'd say I'm more into fantasy than comic. I do like certain comic artists, but like Mike Mignola, he's really good. But yeah. I mean, I loved it. It was so cool when he consulted on that Disney movie Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Sorry, I'll be right back. I need to get some water. Yeah. Water. Thank you. Yep. Ah, that's some good water. Yeah, I made him look like this because, like, to only emphasize, like, how strange and, like, like, power in the fairy realm has nothing to do with, like, physical strength. Because sometimes even, like, a pixie, like, Oh, okay. Well, thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate you, spending some time here. And I hope to see you in the near future, possibly, but thanks. Yeah, I appreciate the company. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate saying that. That's so very kind. Thank you. I'm gonna try and like push it more this year, like the channel, and hopefully get more traffic to it. Maybe I'll. One thing I'm gonna try and do, I think, is more collaborations with other artists, because I think that was one of the things that I should have done more of last year, and probably will help my channel more. Like, because there's so many like artists were who are also trying, and like I think we could really help each other grow. Like, there's a couple like other like people that are doing fantasy art, because it's such a niche kind of market that it's hard to like stand out, especially on YouTube where the majority of people are. Oops, sorry, the music is somehow attached to my undo button. I keep forgetting. I don't know why. But yeah, it's very difficult to like stand out on your own unless you already have a pre-existing like follower group somewhere else. I wish YouTube. I mean, they started to kind of do it, but I wish they had more features for my viewers to engage, because that's my only real complaint with YouTube in general. Is like Twitch lets you like do all these fun like animations and stuff, and YouTube only has like some emotes. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you dropping by as well. Yeah, anytime is the I can have company is always welcome. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Guys, why are we doing this? Okay, we're just gonna make this a no undo. I'm gonna go back to my no undo challenge. We'll see how that goes. It's not been great so far. But I guess I gotta go back to like it's 2003. No undo button. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? I think I know what happened. I think it's because I started this up and after I set up my stream. So maybe it's confused. But yeah, really very kind of you both to say. I really appreciate all the compliments. Because I love drawing, and like I said, and it's just been very grateful that I can even do it this way. Oops. Oh, that's wrong. A little thinner. There. Whoops. Sorry. But yeah, he's... I think the other thing that I can play around with this guy is that he's got all these really like powerful features on him, but he's not used to them, so he's almost more like encumbered by the fact that his body's changing at a irregular rate. Like his like having this giant arm makes him really strong, but the problem is he has to really coordinate carefully because like he could accidentally use it to do something more delicate and end up crushing something. Like, fortunately for him, it's his left arm, so it's not his prominent arm, but... Doom, doom, doom. Oops, I just hit the undo button, I think. No, I didn't. Oh, thank goodness. Ow. Man, my shoulder's just not behaving today for some reason. Yeah, for some reason it just... I think it's because of the humidity and everything. Or not the humidity, but just like everything, like the weather. It's setting off my shoulder, which is always fun. But, you know, what can you do? I don't like complaining. But I just noticed because like today, when I was at work, it just suddenly started, like halfway through the day, it just started to really start screaming at me. So after stream, I'll have to get some like ibuprofen. I don't know what's going on, but it's very mad right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm drawing the hand wrong. Yeah. Do 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 do. I did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Oh, well. I didn't. Good. I'm so paranoid right now. Like, every time I click a button, I'm like, I just hit repeat on the song again. I'm sorry. Okay. Do, 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 do. Oh, good. There's more people. Yeah, I thought I would. This is for well, for fun and for something else. A friend of mine's making a like a special kind of like event kind of thing where we can share each other's art OCs, and I'm using this guy. Ooh, that's cool. Someone just shared their new one. Say, yippee! But yeah, my guys. Because it was between him or Richard, and I figured I'd rather do this one. Richard needs to be in his own world. Or, well, I guess I could have used Clay, because Clay's kind of an open character. Like he's not really in a story right now. He's just an OC I made that kind of is like a Earth mage, and he kind of like he hangs out with Cole that's in my comic, but he's kind of just like a background kind of goofy like foil kind of character to I mean, yeah, Clay's kind of a foil to Cole, because he kind of is. Cole's kind of this like dour, kind of like very serious kind of guy, and he's kind of, or just grumpy, kind of antisocial person, and Clay forces him to be more social. That was really nice hearing that people think they like my art, though. It's good to hear that once in a while. I mean, I have people that say that. I shouldn't say I don't. Do, 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 do. He's got like this half dragon physique, like this leg that's. I thought it'd be kind of cool if one of his legs is more like that bird-like kind of thing, where it's like the inverted kind of support, like an ostrich or yeah, something like that, where it's like. I gotta fix this though. That's too far. That's not far enough. His shoulder would be right here, actually, though. So I can just move this. Yeah, not a big deal. Just fix that, and I'm good. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. It's been like I said earlier, the weather's been kind of up and down here, but I think otherwise, like, it could have been worse. I'm really glad it wasn't. Like, maybe I just somehow missed all the bad spots, but like, because like, I heard from the other shift at my job that like driving in was really rough for them. But I'm very grateful that it wasn't for us. like this morning was a little bit dicey, but nothing I couldn't handle. And I don't consider myself like the best. I'm not a bad driver, but I'm not like, I wouldn't brag about my driving skills. So if I can handle it, it's not really that bad. Eep, 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 eep. Eep. Maybe like the wings are coming out actually here. Oops. I gotta fix his body in this one because he's too tall, or his body's kind of off. Like he's got to have, because his chest would be here, so his torso's here. I mean his rib cage, and then his abdomen. His abs are there, and his legs. Yeah, that looks more right. One second, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's been like car trouble and shoe trouble and winter weather. It's quite a week. But I'm making it through it, so can't complain too much. Certainly could be worse, so I won't complain too much. But yeah, that one show I was talking about, it was really good. The Sentence to Be Hero. And I just looked up and I found this a YouTuber that I go to for recommendations, and he had some really good ones, so I'm going to check some of those out. So I'll let you know how those are. Oops. I think the problem with this is their perspective's off a little bit, because yeah, this still should be arcing in front of him like this. Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Hello, I'm glad you could drop by. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Just doing some work on a turnaround for my Vtuber. So, this is... He's been changed into being part dragon because he was marooned in the fairy realm, and kind of like being there changed his body, kind of warped him into being like this, like part dragon, part other creatures. He's not really sure yet, but yeah. And I found out earlier that that my undo button is somehow linked to the music, so I apologize if it goes backwards, because I don't know what I did, but it's somehow cursed today. Oh well, could be worse. Yeah. Oops. Oh, oops. That's for that one. I'm like, with these being transparent, I'm kind of lost at where they are. Oops. That's why. So that messes things up. I shouldn't have done it this way, That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I realized that lately I've been kind of with. This is more in regards to my my Twitch, but I keep. Whoops. Oh no. It's okay. I'll just fix it. I keep forgetting to raid, so I'm gonna try and get better at that. I gotta. Someone that follows me asked me why I didn't do any raids lately, and I'm like, I guess I kind of just was tired and I kind of forgot. And they're like, oh, like you should do them. So I will. That's okay. I kind of think that's a little bit messy looking. I'll fix it later. I think once I add in maybe what I can do is make the back of the wing a different color than the front, kind of. Even though they're transparent. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Yeah, this guy's fun to draw. It's kind of why I wanted to start with him, or do that. Just do this today. I haven't drawn him in a little while, and like I'm working on a couple things for the channel anyway, so I figured it'd be kind of fun to do a turnaround. So yeah. And I mentioned this in a previous one. I can't remember if it was on here or on Twitch, but I am trying to think of some other stuff to do with the channel this year, like maybe some more traditional drawing, or maybe I'll read some stories while like, what am I drawing? I'll do like I'll do one of these drawings will be like a speed paint, or like but in real time while I read a story kind of thing, maybe like some fairy folklore, like Celtic stories, and then maybe some Norse legend stuff, maybe, and then move into other fairy folk legends from other countries. So it's just an ideal. I'm trying to just think of more things to add to give to all of you for your patience and your time dropping by here. I really appreciate it. So yeah. Just want to make this foot look a little different because I don't want the two colors clashing at first. There might be some of this blue in the tail too, but I don't want them both blending into each other. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum. I think another one another show I'd like to get back into is Spy Family. I was really into that for a while, but I kind of stopped, and I might give that another shot. Or not another shot, I should say, but more like I just might when things calm down a little bit, devote more time to that. Do 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. I'm probably gonna have to fix the other one part of his turnaround too, because I realized his torso is off, and in that one even more so than this one. Like this one, at least I kind of fixed it up, so he's kind of might even. Well, I don't even need to do that. I can actually just do this. It's kind of like push the pant line up a little bit. Do 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 do. Can't wait to share this with the rest of the group, because I did donate some art for just for reference, but I would like to share this because I found out there's other people in the community that have very full characters, and it'd be fun to share. This is called the Verdant Haven. It's what this group is going to be. Sounds kind of fun. But yeah. Yeah. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Ah. I know normally I'm doing I've been doing that creature challenge lately, but I thought I would just take a little break. Considering, like I said, I'm working a lot on the Vtuber model anyway in my free time, I thought it'd be kind of fun to just work on this instead. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Yes. Powerful guy. Very. Whoops. Not a whoops, but more of a. There we go. Just the wrong tint for the energy coming off of his antlers. Yeah. Oops. Bum 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 bum. Sorry, I was lost in thought. I had to get grab something. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Beep, beep, beep. Did I? When did I delete that? I guess I never filled that out. So, whoops. This channel's gotten a lot better, I think. I mean this music stream thing that I'm using. I used to not like this one, but they've gotten a bunch of better stuff on it now, so yeah, I like it more. Oops. Oops. Oh no, I did it. I broke my rule. And it didn't do anything, thankfully. It's so random with how it works. Like sometimes I'll hit the undo button and it will just instantly put the song back to the beginning. And then other times it'll ignore me. And it's confusing how it works. But I guess it ignored me that time, so good. Yeah, this guy's kind of inspired by a couple different things. The crystals was kind of inspired by a creature in Monster Hunter. There's a dragon that is like partially crystal and like was I forget its name, but it was kind of just had an interesting design. So it kind of, but that's just for the crystals coming off his body. Plus, I kind of thought that was a fun. Maybe it's my watching Steven Universe back in the day, but like crystals as a form of corruption, I always thought was kind of interesting. I don't know where that went. I must have deleted it? Oh well. Move this so it's not so close. And cut it onto its own layer. Wait, it's on this layer. There. Yeah, that's better. Cool. That's way better. But yeah, here I'll show you. I've done some. Oops, that's not what I need to do. I have done some other artwork of him with other like things. Like here's one I did where he's walking around with all of his all these different other fairy folk, and good and bad are in this picture. Like there's a Leshen in the background looking scary, but you have my little blue fire wisp leading the way. The little guy in my arm. And I put a little gnome in there just for fun, and a kitsune. So, which are like fox spirits. And here was another one I did more recently, showing the lore a little bit more of it. Like he gains strength from the names he gets or the things he learns. He kind of, the more knowledge he has, the more skilled he can become. Bum ba-dum bum bum. I hope people don't just think he's a knockoff of like Alistair or something like that, because he's, if anything, he's more of like a villainous knockoff, or like, or Zim, or because like those kind of things inspired me long before I had interest in Has-Been or Helava. Because either of those are kind of, they're good, and I'm happy that they're boosting like the reputation of like indie studios in animation. But I just hope that they don't become like, that people don't see them as the be-all end-all of that, which I don't think that many people do. I think that I think it's kind of a mix where like most people know that there's like other things out there, like other studios trying to get into the field, and oops. Yeah, so I don't think it's, as long as there's like a variety, then I'm happy. Because I think that's what really like some of the better like Disney movies and better came out when they had good competition with Pixar. I mean, I'm not saying that their stuff is necessarily bad now. It's just like, it was just like they were forced to be really good because Pixar was like, had things like Up and Wall-E that just was, I thought, was really strong storytelling. I mean, like Wall-E didn't even have any dialogue for the main character except for one word. Oh, 2 words. Sorry. His name and Eva. And I think maybe one or two other ones. I can't remember, but not very limited dialogue. and like some of the films from Disney that were during that era when it was just starting to leave the 3D. I thought it's a shame that they couldn't integrate 2D and 3D together more. I hear that they might be heading back towards that. Like I heard that there's this one El Gato I think there's a trailer out for it, and I'm very curious to see more about it because oops, sorry, I just did an undo and it's gonna repeat the song. But yeah, I mean like we'll see. I really hope it's good. Like if they find a good storyteller, then I'll be excited. Because they've done it before. I mean, it's not like it's completely out of the question. It's just, are they going to focus on story, or are they going to try and put a message in? And if they just do the story, I think they'll be good. Let's clean him up. He's got the free rin chin. Oops. Because outside of that, it's been I'm trying to think of anything else that I'm excited about. I don't know. I do really miss back in the day when like studios weren't afraid to make bad movies. Like, I mean, not goofy bad movies, but just like movies that were just probably gonna only be popular with a small audience, but were fun. Like I kind of miss those. Like the Nicolas Cage movies from back in the day were really fun, but were probably seen as really simple and dumb in some cases to some people. But at least they tried something. They like tried to make you smile, like even like the National Treasure ones, which I thought were fun because at least they were having fun with an idea. And before Transformers became like overloaded by like sequel after sequel after sequel, like Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, really, that one was pretty fun too. And then they made the sequels, and I was like, guys, move on. And then they did, and they made it into Ninja Turtles, and I'm like, nope, not that kind of move on, guys. Like, I didn't mean that. Which is, if you like that show, it's fine. I still haven't seen that one that was more recent one with the interesting animation style. And the actual teenagers playing the turtles. I never did get a chance to watch that one. One of these days I'll have to check it out. See, there was my problem right there. That was bugging me. Like he had this like his torso was a little bit off because it just went down too far. Like like he'd be more like this. saw more footage from. I still need to watch more of it, but there was some more footage from that game, Animo, which is kind of like I'm not sure what it is really. I guess one way would be maybe it's like a gotcha, but for Pokemon, but for like not Pokemon, but like you know what I mean, like digital monster creatures or like these. But you can like turn into them, so it's not like you're collecting them; you just become them. I don't know. It looks fun. I saw someone play the first release, the alpha of the game, and it looked really good. So we'll see. Maybe the next release will be good too. Sorry, that would be wrong. Do, do, do. I think I heard that there's Bethesda is trying to release a DLC for Fallout 4, which I'm curious to see what that's gonna be like. Because I don't know. I wouldn't say I dislike that one. I do like it. It has its flaws, but it's still fun. I still might be tempted to try it one more time if it's a good DLC. I want to make sure his tail's coming out of his tailbone, actually, not it's just a... Yeah. I'm doing... And with my model, I'm doing the same thing, where I'm trying to make sure it's coming out the right spot. do, do, do. I think one thing I definitely want to find this year for my, like, at least in my, what anime I watch is, it'd be nice to find some more, like, slice of life kind of quaint shows. I mean, I still need to finish up, the, laid back camp, but after that I don't really have anything, so it'd be nice to have a new one. Just something to watch when I'm not in the mood to see like big fights with violence and everything. Just like everyday, more relaxed kind of setting. I think I found one that might be kind of interesting that's coming out this year. The Champion Witch, it's called, I think. The animation looks kind of cute to a degree. My only concern is with something that they pointed out, like the person who was reviewing it pointed out, which is they kind of really they didn't do a very good job like cropping the character into with the background in the opening, which makes me worry about maybe their budget. Oops, I did the dumb thing again. I'm sorry. So, but we'll see. Maybe it doesn't matter. I've seen plenty of shows where like the budget looks really weak, and then you watch it and you're like, oh, who cares? It's like, this is still fun. Who cares? So. Let's put his arm out more so you can see it, because I think that was the only... Hello. This is my Vtuber model, just trying to clean him up. Give him got the I fixed up the back a little bit so that he's got a better pose here. Now I'm just gonna get the line work cleaned up for the front, and then go back and get the color all right for both sides. But, yeah. I was just thinking that I was listening to a story today, like just a short, like spooky story, because I was there's like these like short like ghost stories. Sometimes I like to listen to them, and there was this one where it was like it's about this like shapeshifter creature, or I shouldn't be that specific. I don't want to call the person out, but like the writing, because I'm not even sure if the narrator is the writer, so maybe I'm not even calling them out, but like it just felt like they kept repeating, like it's like, this is why the monster acts this way, and then like 20 seconds later, or like even like 5 minutes later, they're like, why is he doing this? Why are we doing this? And I'm like, she told you. I'm like, I know you're scared, but you should pay. I would be paying even closer attention to what the woman's saying if she's telling you how to survive this shapeshifter. And like there was an entire section where like they were trying to I just think maybe it was just the writing that was kind of, and then I'm not like Stephen King, but it was just kind of like confusing why the character, after being told all this, was still tricked by like the monster almost like 3 times. And it's like, she told you not to do that. I mean, granted, he didn't actually fall for it in the end, so it didn't even matter that they said that he was tricked. So I'm like, why did they include that he was tricked if it doesn't really change the story if he, one way or another? But it's just one of those funny things where like it's good to see stories like this, because then it's like good for things for me to make sure I don't do with my story, because I could easily see myself accidentally doing that too. So I'm definitely not saying that I'm like better. I'm saying it's good to see someone else make that do that so I don't have to. Because it still was a good story. That just kind of made me sit for a moment, and I was thinking, like, I'm patient, but not all readers are, so I'd be worried that someone else would just lose interest in the story right there. So you do have to be careful with that kind of stuff, I imagine. Like stating the plot too many times, like. Which is funny because I heard recently from an interview with, I think it was someone, and like it was like Ben Affleck and someone else, that like when they do these Netflix shows now, I think I talked about this, but I can't remember. But whenever they do these Netflix shows now, they have to state the plot like several times, and I was just like, really? It's like, I know that some people have like said that will say they have like ADHD or something, but they also, if they really are serious about it, are taking meds for it. So it's like, do you really have to like? But the reason is it's more for people who are on their phone, I guess. And I'm like, if I spend money on a subscription to like a streaming service, I'm not going to be fidgeting with a phone because I don't have that kind of money to waste. But that's just me. Maybe not everyone has that mindset. I'm trying to think what he's holding. I was going to give him something to hold or something. Maybe he's holding the quill. Sorry, this is kind of messy on this side. I got to make the brush smaller too. I think that's the other problem. I was so careful with the other side, making everything like precise, and I kind of went to this side, and now it's kind of messy. Yeah, that's better. I don't know why, but it was just like drawing with such a thick brush was kind of messing me up, I think. Oh, this is the song that sounds kind of like Secret of Ariete at the beginning, and then it tapers off here. I did like that one. It's got the Lilliputians, which are the wee folk. The one they live in the house, and they're like about the size of a mouse. Let's not do it that way. Do wonder if we'll ever see another, like, I mean, I guess there are a few people that are kind of, attempting to kind of fill in for, in Ghibli's absence now. Like, there's, that studio that did, Suzume and, Leap Through Time, like, and, Wolf Children, which I really like Wolf Children. That was such a... I might have to rewatch that again now that it's winter, especially. Because a big part of that's the biggest scene in that's no winter. There is a weird scene at the beginning, just to warn you, but it's okay. It doesn't last long. It's not gratuitous or anything like that. It's just might be kind of weird to some people, but outside of that, it's really good. Like the Both the kids are wonderful, like voice actors, and like I really like the story, and the music is beautiful. Like there's a scene where they're like running in the woods, and I just love that song. It's just like, and it's just like I think it's just like a piano. It's like kind of like moving through the keys fast to show that at the same pace they're running, kind of, and it's just really wholesome and exciting, and yeah, definitely worth checking out sometime if you have a chance. Bum, 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 bum. Oops, I shouldn't do this on the same layer. It's okay, I'll just move this to here. There. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. Cool. Now I have to fix these wings because these wings are different. Oops. It's okay. I guess it doesn't... I still want to fix them a little. But it's not that hard. Because all I have to do is alter them a little bit. So that they're more... they're a little lower. Is there anything else in this layer? Yeah, there is. I was about to erase everything, but I'm like, let's make sure nothing else is on this layer. Because they go like out of here, and then they go. Maybe even like just do what I originally was going to do, which is have them like that. Maybe. Yeah, because originally I was going to have them more like the reverse of the other way, where he has them kind of like outstretched, kind of. But the same, whoops. And I just kind of undid the whole purpose of not doing the undo button, but whatever, it's okay. Yeah, I kind of like that better. Yeah. Kind of like him looking over his shoulder, and his wings are kind of like semi transparent, and you can see where they're attached more, and they look more like wings now. Well, like the kind of wings I want anyway. Where they're kind of more like feathered, draconic kind of wings. Actually, that doesn't make sense. That would be the part of the fold there, so. Oops, sorry. I'm kind of hiding what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm working on getting these wings right. So let's add in the internal feathers. Yeah, so maybe the back has more of the green, and the other side is more of just the like a darker blue on the inside, and it will have the cascading effect of like it had before, where like it's phasing in and out of reality. Because I do like this. Just gonna. And this I'm playing around with right now because I think like the obsidian armor in like the Elder Scrolls games looks kind of cool. So I kind of would like mixing gold and black. I think that would kind of have a cool effect for his armor. Whoops. Sorry. So his armor will be gold and black, and like have flourishes of golden spots, and maybe on the edges of the. Kind of his suit's kind of inspired by like from Avatar Bolin, where's this like the earthbending suits have like this I mean it's been used in the military before, where it's the button down with like the buttons on this side too, kind of thing, where you have like originally I had something more like this, but I got rid of that side just so it would. I mean, I might upgrade it. Maybe later on he'll get a different one that's more like that, but for now it's just this. And yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, thanks everyone for lurking around today. I really appreciate the company. And if I'm on mute in the background, it still helps. Normally he has the magical. I mean, what I have when I'm streaming is I'm gonna have the. Well, I have it here too. My Cintiq. So I have my. I've enchanted the stylus, but in this it's a quill for the actual story. So yeah, makes more sense. Okay, sorry, I got chill. You have to put up a poll or something. Well, like I said, I am going to start up. I am working on. I'm sorry, I keep saying this, and there hasn't been really too much development, but I am working on the Discord as well. So I will. I'm trying to get that up. Let's just be honest and say that like I'm really busy with the Vtuber model now, so I'll probably do the work on that after I get more progress on the Vtuber model, because I thought I would have the Vtuber model done this coming week, but it might take a little longer than that. But I'm aiming for somewhere very soon, because I would like to move on to other things for the channel. So, yeah. Oops. But yeah, the Discord will have things like I'll try and do like polls on there a lot and just talk about, and we can share like do like an entire page just for folklore. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of some unique things to make it different. Or just make it fun. If anyone has any suggestions for like fantasy or folklore, like I'll definitely add in things like if I have in my resources, like I have a whole bunch of art channels I use for for art prompts and whatnot, and I do want to share that stuff so that people have that on available to them as well. Most of it's really simple stuff like that. That one what was it? The maybe I'll even take a break and use that. Nah, I won't. I'll do that next time. But it's yeah, the quick poses and line of action. That's what I was trying to remember. Yeah, line of action's a really good site where you can draw like animals and people and objects for like still life if you want to do that. I mean, you can do that with anything in your surroundings, but if you want different things like that aren't around you, that's a good place to go. Oops. Oops. One thing I kind of missed checking out as much was I used to check out the Goblins animated shorts a lot more back when I had more, when I wasn't doing juggling like so many different things. I used to do that a lot. I might have to try and do that more for just inspiration because those were really fun. Like they had like all these different animation students doing sharing their like major projects and like or like what they like submitted to festivals, and it's really cool. A fun mix of different talent levels. I mean, most of them are way above me. I mean, what should I say? All of them were way above me, but that's just because I don't really animate. So it's just like it's like saying it's like watching like the music video awards and being like, "Wow, these are all above me." It's like, yeah, because you don't sing. Do, do, do. One sec, I'll be right back. Need to refill my water. Yep. But I am excited to share my progress on my Vtuber when I get closer to it being finished. Like, I just hit some like setbacks that kind of slowed it down, but I do still want to share it soon either way. But it's just like trial and error kind of stuff. Like I tried to fix certain things, then I found other problems, and I just need to fix those now. And then after that, I should be able to start working on trying to post the final version. 2 hours. Huh, okay. I'm doing pretty good for a for a middle of the week session. Usually I'm starting to get kind of burnt out, but I still want to get this further along and maybe start one more drawing. Like, after I color these wings, why don't we just jump into I'll jump into something really quick just for a short break from this. Not that I love doing this, but I just want to try something else for a second. There. I don't like that. Sorry, I'm just trying some different things out with this. So I would play around with it a little bit more. I think that would be kind of cool if it was like... Yeah, more like that. Bum 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 bum. But like I said, I was going to do some more. Oh yeah, I was going to do this really quick. Just like kind of lightly do this before I forget. Put in the bandages on his arm. There. Oh wait, he needs his bracer. Just really light, simple design. Like try and make it look as simple as possible. So he has a lot of elements, but they're all like, I just need to simplify them down. Yeah. Okay. Let's work on a new character. Who shall I work on now? I think I was working on that. Maybe work on that elderly character, or actually, there's a couple. You know what? I'll make a turnaround for her. I don't think I've done one for Anna really. I've done a few drawings of her, but I didn't really do like a full drawing of her. Let's get some reference up for her. Go to Pinterest. once again. Let's see. I kind of one sec. I kind of want to draw something really quick, like a doodle, because I just thought of something funny, kind of. A drawing of Richard and June, where he's kind of like. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's kind of a tough drawing to do, even, especially with what I had planned, where he's gonna be holding a bar stool, and she'll be sitting up on it. Yeah, this is gonna be. I still want to try it. It might be kind of funny, or just something fun to have in the back, like maybe even like make him. I was gonna go goofy, but it'd be even funnier if he wasn't goofy. If he's very stern and serious, but she's up there just playing away like nothing's wrong. I don't know. It's just like a random fun thought, and I'm like, I really want to play off of it, and I'd hate to like let even a dumb like spark of the moment thought disappear if it turns into a good idea later on. You know, they like sometimes those can turn into great ideas later on for the story or for something else. It's a quick doodle to show that she's like got her like she's got it like one over her knee, her guitar's over her knee, and she's rocking out on a bar stool that he's holding up, kind of like a Gaston kind of moment, kind of like where he lifts up the the bench with all the girls on it. Be more interesting if it's down here like this. And maybe, you know, maybe even has a. I guess sword like going like this actually. See, this is why it's good to like just play around with an idea. Usually you should do thumbnails that are smaller than this though. but you know what, I'm having fun, so it doesn't matter. This could just be like an idea where she's playing her guitar and it's like enchanting his blade. The notes. I can even make it look like streams of enchanting the blade. It was just a thought. I just wanted to make sure I got that down. Okay, now I'll work on the other character. That was just a fun little thought. Well, this is a good one for her. This is even better. Okay, perfect. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Yeah, I hope everyone's staying warm during this, or that I hope the weather's nice where you are, because like I was saying earlier in the stream, it's been quite cold here, but I'm getting by. It's like not fun with a my shoulder injury from like almost 10 years ago now. It was blaring today, so like out of the blue it just suddenly started screaming, and it was for a little bit earlier during the stream, but I think it's kind of calmed down, so I'm relieved to see that. Yeah, this character, she was another one that was kind of like she was going to be in the other story, and now she's in this. Is kind of like a character that helps move the story along in the next part, where she helps Richard get information about where his wife might be. She's a friend of Cole's. She's part of this group that keeps all the casters in town in line. And she does it through these dusters, these like huge gloves she has that, or these bracers she has on that are like she uses it to deflect and like attack spells directly. For a while, I was playing around with the idea that she's also family, but I don't want too many members of the same family, or like even like, especially now that Grace is the I mean, Grace has blonde hair, so I guess she could be like Grace's sister, maybe, but I'll think about it. It's either a friend or she's like a relative of some sort, to maybe like a cousin of Grace's. But I haven't decided yet what her relation is 100%. Just definitely close enough that she would care. So. She doesn't know who Richard is. Not right away, anyway. She's only heard rumors of him since like their whole relationship was kind of hidden because of where they are. They're in like a secretive, like hidden town. So she's only heard bits and pieces from Grace here and there. She's kind of where I got my ideal for the for my character with the arm wraps, but like hers are actually like these are wrapped with spells. Like these are all scrolls that like are wrapped around her hands to enhance her strength and armor her against certain things, but she was gonna be like this, like kind of like Toph, kind of, or like mix of Toph and May from Last Airbender, where she's like super chipper, but she's also like the walking like wrecking ball of the team. Like she was just gonna be like the way she was gonna be the foil was that she was gonna constantly be breaking things that like for a while, like before like when they first meet her, she's like just decimated a bar and like is like, you can pay for this, right? And he's just like, oh, I'm already regretting this alliance. Well, I think it was more that she damaged the like she drank, either she drank a lot or she was just destroying the place and damaging the drinks because otherwise Clay could probably just fix it himself and be like, it's all good. It's like, don't worry about it, I got it. Gotta fix your legs. They're kind of, they're not right. Yeah, better. Bum, 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 bum. No, I got her partially done because I did want to work on a new version of her. I haven't drawn her in a while, and she's really, I do like her character, even though it's very simple. It's still fun. She's got this long hair that kind of like the Jinx kind of thing of like the long hair that kind of goes into the, it's like the braids that kind of go out a ways. Don't say she's the combination of the two of them, because I know that's what it looks like, but that's not what she is. I swear. This is, well, that's magic too, but this is different magic, so I guess it's my magic. Mine. Maybe even like put her in her like film noir kind of gear, where she's even got where she's trying to pull like the spirit kind of thing, where she's got the domino mask and everything. Maybe, I don't know. I'm playing around with ideas right now. I did that without any reference, so that's pretty impressive, I'd say. Maybe she kind of ties it up into a bun, kind of like Grace when she wants to just have it out of the way. I do kind of like the idea of her dressing up, because that could be a fun way to introduce her, where Richard thinks maybe he's trying to keep himself incognito, and then all of a sudden she just repels, she just runs full speed down the side of a building and lands in front of him, and causes a mini crater, and then he's just surprise, and gives him a hug. It's like, I know who you are, and then just like grabs him and like launches back into the sky, and everyone thinks that he's like someone who was captured by the police. And it's like, nope, she was trying to like get him off the street so that he wasn't seen by anyone else. So yeah, I'll play around with this a little bit more though. I'll try and get some more designs done by like she could also have a bow or something, I think, maybe as a weapon. That might be kind of fun. Or I don't know, I'll play with around with ideas. She's definitely a kung fu girl. But one second, I gotta grab my references before I lose this drawing that this reference. Don't cry me now. Did it crash? Okay, no. like that was weird. Like it's thinking, processing. Okay, there we go. Anyway, thanks everyone. I think I'm gonna call it around now. Just because I want to work on some other stuff tonight too, like up the drawing. No, not that. That. So, yeah, it's been fun working on him a lot. Like I'm having a blast drawing this. Like, I need to like add in obviously a lot more because he's still kind of like, these are only the flats, but between these two, I'm pretty happy with how these are coming out. So, yeah. Like I play around with him a little bit more, and like his the how I draw the spirits. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how they are. They're nice and simple. That's what I want. But yeah, I hope everyone has a nice rest of your week. I'll be back on Friday. And yeah, everything will be settled in my week, and that'll be a nice change, having everything taken care of. So yeah, I want to thank everyone who dropped by, and thank you for your time. I look forward to doing more of this on Friday, and yeah, take care of yourself and have a great